Hey guys, Kyle from thefanride.com here with another toy review. So, we have another in the Marvel Legends Infinite Series wave. This is the current Spider-Man Build-A-Figure Rhino wave. And here we have the Superior Venom. So, this is the Superior Spider-Man, which is when Doc Ock took over Spider-Man's body and mind. And then he decided to join forces with the Venom symbiote, or more like force the Venom symbiote to merge with him. Definitely an awesome figure. Never thought we'd get this, seeing as how the character himself, Superior Venom, was only in about, I think, 2, maybe 3 issues of the comic. Definitely still pretty cool. So here on the packaging, you got Spider-Man, you got him in there. There's the Build-A-Rhino, Build-A-Figure piece. There it says Superior Venom. Okay, and there is the back of the packaging. You got a cool product shot. There is his bio. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause the video now. Okay, and here's the rest of the guys in the wave, which I recently just did Scarlet Spider. There's the Superior Venom that I did now. You got Misty Knight, White Tiger, Kraven the Hunter. You got Ghost Rider, and you got Chameleon, who I would love to be able to get as soon as possible. Okay guys, so now that we've seen him in the packaging, we're going to go ahead and open him up with my trusty Spidey knife. Okay guys, so here he is out of the packaging. A really cool looking figure. Again, I'm surprised we got him. I'm kind of glad we did. Aside from loving clones and evil copies from the Spider-Man series, I really love symbiotes and all the symbiote characters and all the other ones. I'm really hoping now that we got him, such a really random character, and then we recently got the Ben Reilly from the same wave, that we will get the Spider Carnage, which was when Ben Reilly as Spider-Man got merged with the Carnage symbiote for a while. That was like a 4-part mini series, which was really cool. They made a figure back in the day, but it was, you know, one of the crappy earlier figures. So there really wasn't much for accessories for him. Of course, there is the Build-A-Figure arm here for Rhino, which we'll get to this when we get to the rest of the Build-A-Figure pieces. But yeah, you get the arm, you get the his right arm, and then with the figure here, there is just a little bit of assembly required. So he has 4 of these tendrils, which were his robotic spider arms when he was regular Superior Spider-Man, and each one has their own, I don't know if it'll show up, they each have their own shaped peg and plug, and then they just simply go into the back there. They don't stay in there permanently, so you can take them out if you don't wish to have them. Unfortunately, they are pre-posed. There's no bendy wire or no joints, so they are stuck in the position they are, which kind of sucks because they don't, I mean, well, it's cool that you get them. I don't know. They look kind of weird in the position they are. So yeah, but for now, we'll just go ahead and pop them off so we can get to the posability with this guy, which is fairly basic. So, head is on a ball and hinge joint, so you can look that far down, look that far up. Of course, you got twists, you got a little bit of a pivot. Arm can go that far out, has a butterfly joint, so you can go that far back, that far forward, and, you know, hinge there, bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, and then you got the swivel and hinge at the wrist there. Diaphragm joint goes that far back, that far forward, has slight click to it, a very silent click. You got a waist swivel. Legs can go that far out. It's on a ball hinge there. Upper thigh swivel. Double jointed knee. And then you got hinge and an amazing ankle pivot. And then what's cool, you got his little toes right there, which is a little weird. You can see his claws. At first they look kind of similar to the Spider-Man 2099 from the last one, but I think these are different hands. And then we'll just go ahead, and for this guy, we'll look at the face here. Definitely a really gruesome looking face. Really, really kind of evil. I love the teeth there in the front. And then my guy has the same QC, quality control issues, that others do, where the white paint on the spider didn't go all the way through on the chest there, so some black is poking out. Otherwise, the rest of them seems to be painted pretty well. Typical, the squigglies on the head aren't always perfect, although I don't believe they were perfect on him in the comics either. I think it was supposed to be a little chaotic, but some areas where it looks like maybe they just weren't paying attention. Okay, so one thing that's really interesting with this figure is in direct lighting, he does look solid black, but when you actually get him in some direct lighting and look close, the black actually has a kind of a blue tint to it, like a dark navy blue gray tint to it, so it's not straight black, which again is interesting and kind of weird. And then finally, we just got a little side comparison here, which I knocked him down. So here he is with, keep knocking him over. This is the Superior Spider-Man from the first Spider-Man wave from I believe about a year ago now. So, this is the first iteration. Now, over the course of I think it was almost a year that Superior Spider-Man was in the comics, his costume did change quite a bit. So this is the first version. I hope sometime in the future we get the more finalized version of the costume, that he had for the last half of, his appearances in, where he actually had the, spider legs that were in the back, because this version doesn't have it, and then he had a little bit more of a gauntlet on his hands there. But yeah, as you can see, the Superior Venom is taller, which of course he got kind of taller and lankier when he merged with the symbiote there. So there's definitely going to be some differences, but there you got your two Otto Octavius Spider-Man figures, which is really cool to have and was a very interesting time in the Spider-Man universe. Alright, so guys, if you liked this review, please like, comment, subscribe to the page, and you can also check us out at thefanright.com. Thanks very much, and we'll get to you later. Bye.